Hey guys, this is Elle. Welcome back to my channel. So this video is going to be way different from anything else I've done. I actually got this idea from a suggested video while watching YouTube on my TV the other night. And it was a video of this guy basically coloring in a comic book type of coloring book. I will have that video linked in the comment section below, just so if you guys want to check that out as well, you guys can definitely go and do so. And it got me thinking of how much I used to enjoy doing that as a kid. And I remember, you know, being a little gay boy that didn't want to let anybody know that he was gay. I always asked for Barbie coloring books and not really the Barbies themselves. And for me, it was kind of a way of designing the images that I would color. So I remember doing certain like pages that had Barbie in an evening gown, and I always thought, how could I make this different just by using color? And it just got me thinking of all of those nostalgic memories, and I thought this would be so much fun to share this with you guys. So I'll be choosing a Barbie page from one of those coloring books, and I'm gonna be coloring it digitally for you guys. And I'm going to take cues from little old small baby Elle, and remember what I used to want to do with those images and try to recreate that now in a digital form. So I hope you guys like this. It seems like a really fun concept, and I'm really hoping that you guys are into it. So let's get right into coloring that Barbie coloring book image. So as you can see, we are starting off with a blank sketch from a Barbie coloring book. I did not find out what particular coloring book this was, but she looks a lot like Dream Date Barbie. So let's see how we can color her and make her look as glamorous and fabulous as we possibly can, and, you know, make her look a little bit different from her original character. So of course, we're going to start off by filling in all the solid colors from her skin to her facial features, her hair, and then we're also going to go in and shade out her skin tone a little bit to give her a little bit of a tan. If you guys remember, in the 80s and 90s, Barbie was known to have this like orangey tan, which is kind of crazy because now there's so many different skin shades that it's really cool to see how much she's evolved during the last few years. Now let's go in and also shade out her body. And speaking of bodies, what is your favorite type of Barbie body out there? I recently purchased all of the new made to move dolls, and I really liked the quality of the bodies. I had seen them online and people obviously using them to rebody other dolls, and it took me a while to just order one. I actually wanted the BMR 1959 doll, the Asian one with a green clear PVC boots. And I actually also got her recently at Target, and I was almost like blown away with how cool the bodies are, and no wonder everybody loves these bodies to use for other dolls. I will be making a video for these new made to move yoga dolls, so that is coming up very soon. I will be unboxing them, reviewing them of course, and also rebodying some of my favorite Mycene dolls with these bodies. I can't wait for that video, so stick around, it's coming soon. Now let's get back to the sketch, and I'm making these sleeves, or should I say cha-cha sleeves, a transparent color because I want them to be like an organza type of fabric. And I am going to be coloring this little trim around the edges in silver because I want it to look almost like a silver wire type of end to the sleeves. It is looking so cute so far, and I'm loving that I chose black on this because that's such a non-traditional color for Barbie. I feel like she looks a lot sleeker in this color. Here I've started to color in a little bit of different colors of gray and white speckles to her bodice. I wanted to kind of emulate sequins, so the entire dress is going to be in a sequin fabric that will contrast the straps around her neck that I will color later on to look like satin. Now I'm going in and adding all the fold details to her ruffles. So I have to mention that coloring in this image digitally is so much fun, and it's so stress-free because I can go over lines or, you know, go back and switch colors and not have to worry about it. If you guys remember doing these coloring books as a kid and using physical markers or crayons, if you went over the line, forget it. There was no way you were going to erase that color. It was almost like you had to live with that mistake. So here I'm playing around with adding a mesh texture to the sleeve ruffles, and then I decide I don't like that. So I go and just concentrate on the metal ends of the ruffles to make them look a little bit shinier. Now let's color in her diamond earrings and then go and move on to her hair, which is going to take a lot of shades of this like really pale blonde to really make it look real and add all those wave textures to it. I kind of was second guessing this for a while. I maybe should have made her brunette. I think it would have made a really cool contrast to have the really dark hair against the pale skin. But I'm actually happy with the way she turned out. So switching up the topic a little bit, I have been seeing all of these like predictions or like, I guess, leaks of what new dolls are coming out. And I'm seeing that there's all of these new reissues of the Bratz coming out, which I'm totally excited about because Bratz are a doll line that I never really collected or anything. And I was looking and researching a few of the doll lines and there's some that are really, really cute. I'm definitely looking forward to that. And then also, of course, the series 3 of Rainbow High is supposed to come out and I am dying to know who these characters are that are going to represent the Rose, Marigold, Peach, Mint, Ice, and Orchid. I am hoping that the Ice character is that boy character on the series that is always wearing that transparent looking Dior jacket. If that turns out to be him, that is going to be so cool. Now let's go in and give this girl a wingtip eyeliner to make her eyes look a little bit dreamier and add some blush as well and then darken her lipstick. And then let's go in and actually start adding some details to those roses. I am not a fan of those roses in her hair, but because it was part of the sketch, or should I say the original image, I wanted to actually color them in. At the end, I actually like how she turned out. She looks a little bit, you know, cha-cha here and there, but you know, she's cute. So here I'm going into her eyebrows and thickening them out a little bit. I didn't like how skinny they looked, so I wanted to make them a little bit more bushy and a little bit more, I guess you could say, contemporary. And then we jump into her eyeshadow and start giving it a smoky brown eyeshadow look. And I'm doing the cut crease in a lighter shade so that you can really see her eyelid. And I really like how this turned out. It definitely gives her a nighttime look, which I feel like it goes very well with that super extravagant 80s looking cha-cha ruffle dress. She's looking so cute so far. So here I'm going in and adding little speckles of foil to all of the organza ruffles because why not? This seems to be an 80s themed Barbie picture, so we're gonna make her as gaudy and as dynasty as possible. She's looking so cute so far, so I'm really happy with the way she's turning out. So going back to that 2021 Bratz re-release, I was looking at the lineup and I noticed that they're going to be releasing the Rock Angels line again. And I'm totally excited about that because that line is so damn cute. I researched it and I was like, okay, definitely getting those even though they're $36.99. But I was really hoping for the Forever Diamonds line to come back out, and I guess we're not getting that the first year. So I'm gonna hold off and just see what that 20-year anniversary collector doll is gonna be, even though they're $60 a pop. Yeah, I'll definitely be waiting to see what those look like before I even, you know, get excited about them because they are $60 a piece. So yeah, are you guys excited about any of the new Bratz collections that are coming out? And as many of you have probably noticed, I have been adding all these little foil dots to her ruffles by hand, one by one. So it definitely took a lot of time here because it's time lapse. It looks like, oh, you know, that's so easy and it didn't take a long time. But this actually took a very long time. And even though it did take a long time, I really liked the end result because it wasn't just a bunch of random speckles thrown onto the sleeves. It actually looks like those foil specks are catching the light, which is what I was trying to achieve. So now let's jump in and add those signature Mendoza sparkles all over her dress, her earrings, and just make her look as dazzling and extravagant as possible. Now let's also make her hair shine with some reflective details. Here I'm also adding an ombre background for a dramatic effect along with my signature. And here's Barbie all complete, looking extremely dynasty and just glamorous as hell in her all sequin black gown with organza sleeves sprinkled with glitter. I mean, she looks amazing. I had so much fun doing this video. I definitely recommend you guys going out and grabbing some coloring books, markers, crayons, whatever medium you want to use, and just sitting your ass down and coloring for a few hours. We all definitely need this. And if you guys like this type of video, please let me know. I would definitely love to do another one of these videos. So please sound off below with any other type of characters that you would want to see. Maybe you want to see Bratz, Monster High, Ever After High. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section. And like always, please remember to smash that like button, subscribe to my channel so that you don't miss any of my future videos, and share this video with all of your friends. It would really help me out a lot. In addition, please remember that you can follow me on Instagram with the name mendozagram.art, where you can see all of my completed sketches, cool doll photos, and be able to participate in questionnaires for upcoming content on this channel. And I will see all of you in my next video.